Well, welcome back, everyone. So let me give you a little quick recap of where we were at. So, last session, our team had some problems. Some real problems. Some serious issues. And we lost a dear, valued member of the party.
We lost a beautiful man.
And we find ourselves back at the Elven Tomb, where we
Your
were.
audio's kind of cutting
You're
out.
cutting out
My
there.
audio
Yeah.
is on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Maybe because I was clicking things. Should hopefully be. I don't know. So we find ourselves here at the tomb of Reddish. They buried him in a nice, loving burial. They said some very nice things. And what?
Watch you again, Aramore.
All right, hold on one second. We're gonna turn push to talk off on Discord because it hates it for some reason. Okay, so that should be fixed. Now, where was I? We find ourselves back here, at the Tomb of Reddish. So we have Destanus, who is not available to be here in person, so I'm going to be Destanus. But Six Fish Reddish, or Six Fish and Gurgle noise.
Yes.
What do you two do? What's the next step in for our adventures?
Well,
Were we-
I suppose we let them know what was going on over here. I don't know if cookies will fill the void, you know, but at least let them know.
Heading back to East Ham or to Lonelywood.
Yeah.
All right. You head back one person lighter with heavy hearts. The wonderful little logging town of Lonelywood. If
I guess before we leave, I want to take some blood from the moose.
you can definitely take. Wait,
I
hold
have-
on. You can't hear anyone talking?
Yeah. I was about to bring that to your attention.
I
What?
see audio moving when you all talk.
Oh,
Hmm.
We
I'll
got
say
an audio
I'm
check?
hearing everyone.
Yeah,
I
how
can hear
now,
everyone.
brown cow?
how
now,
now,
brown
cow?
Twitch
Cow.
chat. What do you hear out there, everybody?
Chocolate
Bop,
milk cow.
Wait. Do you hear music?
Oh no.
Because I see when you are when the crew is talking, I see their audio thing going.
I can hear the rest of the party just fine.
But is it on
Is it a
Twitch,
Twitch
though?
issue?
I think
I
it's
mean-
a Twitch issue,
Which is broken.
or at least the stream.
Okay, is that better? Say something now.
Oh no, brown cow.
Okay, I know what I did.
Yay!
Sorry, everybody. Let's restart this.
Oh, shoot.
Because not restart, but apparently I learned something very important about OBS right now.
Ooh.
That-
Everything
hell
is
yeah.
a learning experience.
yeah. Okay. So, rewind in time just a little bit. we find our team back at East Haven, at the Elven tomb. They laid to rest their friend Reddish. Bear made him a little grave in the snow. And what did you do there, Six Fish, before you left?
I think she took a little bit of blood from the moose.
What'd you do with the blood? Like, how would you,
like in like a little vial. I'm sure Reddish probably had a vial, right?
take one off his body? I love it. So you have a little moose blood. Okay, great. Anything else at the tomb before you leave?
A good band, by the way, Moose Blood. Hell yeah.
Very metal. So you all head back to Lonely Wood with heavy hearts, and you come back to the town speaker's house. And you knock on the door, and you see a little halfling open the door up. Oh, welcome back in. So good to see you all. How you survived?
Well, most of us.
Oh, there's one left. Oh, no. Oh, the dwarf man.
Yes, our
Oh, no.
dear friend Reddish, he did not survive.
He's gone.
Oh, no. Come inside, children. I am so sorry. She grabs your hands and pulls you inside, sets you by the fire, and gives you each a big old halfling shaped cookie.
Oh, yes.
And she gives you
so terrible. It was the worst.
oh, and here's some tea, and she gives you some tea and a cookie, and just that'll make everything better. Oh, but you were able to kill the moose?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yes.
that's fantastic. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for you.
She'll
for
pull
us.
out the vial of the blood and just kind of hand it over and just be like, "This is a vial of its blood. It, what was it, Gargle? Magic intelligence?
I think it's AI.
Oh, yes. Its intelligence was artificial.
Artificial? Like some gnomish contraption?
More of like a spell.
Spell.
But we found the one responsible for these spells and these beasts going so wild.
You found the gnomes responsible for the moose?
I don't know why we keep talking about the gnomes, but it was a very crazy lady. She was like locked inside of a cave. I don't know. But,
and you
yes.
took care of her?
Yes, she
Oh,
was shouting all
fantastic,
kinds of things about the Frostmaiden and how everybody was going to die, all that kind of thing.
Oh my
Everyone's
goodness.
doomed.
Well, I'm so happy you were you survived and killed the moose. I just baked these right out of the oven, and she gives you each a dozen halfling cookies. Buttery, flaky, just big old crumbly, chunky butter cookies.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Also, you realize this is the biggest house in town. There's no inn here. She's, yeah, you'll have to stay the night. You'll have to have yourselves a rest here. We did just get another traveler, but I'm sure you won't mind. You don't have to share a room, but and she points over to a new face that's standing in the corner. Milo, introduce your character. You are muted, my friend.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry. I was hyper distracted. What's going on?
Oh, really?
We see your face.
Wow.
Wow. How do I give disadvantage or not?
Disadvantage on introductions.
Oh, I'm introducing myself.
Yes, you are in Nimsey's house as the crew is getting praised and getting cookies and being told that they are good Tabaxi
Good
girl and
adventurers.
dragon boy, and they're given a bunch of cookies.
If I was a kindergartner, this would be amazing.
It still is amazing, damn it.
Colonel's just holding
this
his
is the
cookies.
this is the only place in the town that's big enough for visitors to stay. It's not like an inn, but it's like it's the only place in town that has like room for extra people. So she wants everyone to stay, but she says, "Oh, there's this wizard who showed up who's also staying here," and she points to you and to introduce yourself.
Gotcha. All right. So Milo is a rather tall, lanky human. He's got a very nice, thick beard and a full head of hair. However, he is kind of getting on in his age, so it's starting to gray just a little bit. But he has very piercing blue eyes, almost supernaturally. He walks up to the party and he extends his hand and he says, "Well, hello there."
Hello yourself. What brings you to Lonelywood?
Well, as it were, I have been investigating a series of murders that have been taking place up here in the Dale. Nimsy here tells me that you are a rather adept group of adventurers, considering your recent victory over the moose. Quite the menagerie, too, I must say. Is Tabaxi and a Dragonborn traveling together. I suppose that's new. I myself am on my way down to East Haven. There's someone down there that I need to speak to, and am interested in perhaps hiring y'all to escort me there. As you can see, while I'm not totally inept in defending myself, things are quite dangerous out there given the current state.
Oh yes, it is definitely a rough time out there. So East Haven, that's pretty cool. I think our travels actually sort of take us by that way.
Fantastic. Of course, I wouldn't expect you to do it for free. I'm willing to pay a compensation of 5 gold a head.
Sure. Let me confer with my associate. She'll kind of go over to Gurgle.
You see them like put their heads together.
Yeah.
I just hand you the cookies that I have.
Aww.
He
This is
doesn't like
amazing.
bread.
We are now best friends. Anyways, okay, best friend. So, here's what I'm thinking. We might be able to get this guy to pay us a little bit more than the 5 gold. You know, we just kind of just really make it dramatic. Like, be like, oh my gosh, he's so dangerous. Everything could be like killing you. All that kind of stuff. And we really make it think that it's worth a lot more money.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Let's do it.
She'll turn around and be like, well, yes, of course. The roads are very dangerous. It is very risky traveling all by yourself. However, it is also rather expensive to get all of the supplies that you need. So maybe 5 gold, I don't know.
I ain't gonna cut it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, are you telling me, because by my head count there's 3 of you, so that would be 15 gold in total. Are you trying to tell me that it's not enough for accompanying me for what's the travel time? 3-4 days?
I'll assume.
You understand that 5 gold is more than most of these folk make in a month. Is this how your party generally operates, fleecing the poor?
Well, do you consider yourself poor? I don't know. But anyways, no, see, we just completed a few paydays of like 50 gold. It was crazy. So we're kind of used to, a little heavier purse.
I mean, that I can understand, but by the same time, I am not asking you to go slay a moose. I'm simply asking you to walk with me.
Gurgle, what do we do? He's not being
7.
convinced.
7.
Right. 7, and we have a deal.
Tell you what, you drive a hard bargain. which does surprise me given your background. How about we do 6? Or how about this? I'll tell you what. You convince your friends to do it for 5, and I'll pay you 7.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to convince him to do more than 5. I say we take that deal. It sounds pretty good to me.
All right.
You got the deal.
Fantastic. Well, I am already prepared. However, it seems that y'all are obviously in a state of immense grief. I hear that you lost
Yes,
one of your travelers.
Yes, a dear friend, you know, he was an amazing person, just never a bad thing to say about him. It was...
Yeah, I hear he was quite attractive as well, and one of the funniest people on the
yes.
planet.
Your beard, like, if you compare your beard to his beard, your beard looked like baby beard. His was like, it's...
You smelled like bait.
Well,
did.
that being said, obviously you take all the time that you need to grieve. Far be it from me to rush anyone and given the state. But
will
whenever
always
y'all are
look.
ready,
We will
You
forever
hear
mourn the
Destanus,
loss.
and he looks at you and says, I am sorry. I am so distraught by Reddish's passing. I'm going to meditate here for a while. You may go on without me, and I will catch up with you in East Haven. And Destanus sits down and cross-legged and just like goes into a little trance.
Hmm.
With a one
I can
tear
understand
just
that.
goes down his eye as he
Such
meditates.
a manly tear.
all right. But credit to Aramore because that was a fantastic
It
Destanus
was.
impersonation.
I almost thought he came back and was like, psych, I've been here the whole time. April Fools.
Awesome. So you all 3 find yourselves in Nimsy's basement, and you're able to take a long rest, recharge your spell slots to anything you want to do. And you are able to at night look at this map and determine where you want to go next. What's the mission? Where are y'all heading? We find ourselves up here in Lonelywood.
Well, I think we were gonna take the boat back to Bremen to get our mounts.
Mm-hmm.
Hit up Bryn Shandar and then go to East Haven.
I love it. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Oh yes,
love it.
you will be happy to know that we do have some mounts in the wagon. But they're in another city, so we have to go there first.
Well, very well. At least it's good to see that my gold is going a long way.
Yes, of course.
Amazing. You are all able to take a long rest, and you leave Lonelywood the next day, even though it's dark out. It's when morning would be, if you could see the sun in the sky. And you head out on the lake across Mare Dualdon. You notice a couple things as you travel across. You see a lot more fishermen than you saw last time. It seems like the lake monster threat has been eliminated. Great job, and it seems like there's a lot more economy happening. You also see a lot of loggers heading out in Lonelywood as you leave. It seems like the town's a lot more alive. People are not nearly as afraid as they were. It seems like your efforts are doing a lot to bring back some of the life and some of the vibrancy in this cold, dark, desolate place.
We're heroes.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And as you head into Bremen, let me pull up here. Bremen. The only thing you needed here was your mounts, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had left the mounts there when we took the boats.
That's all right. That's fine. So you guys head back to Bremen. One of the things that you find as you head to the stables, and you head there, getting your. I think you had some axe beaks, right?
Yeah.
What did Reddish have?
Reddish had an old, semi-retired axe beak.
Oh,
That's right.
I'll take that.
you pay the stable boy, and Gurgle takes the old. Roll animal handling, Gurgle. Let's see how you deal with this axe beak.
Or animal handling. Let's see. 13 plus 1,
Nice.
14.
Nice. The axe beak seems to like you. It kind of nuzzles your hand. It seems to not be afraid of you, even though you only have one eye and are covered in scars. It seems like it's a fan. It's a fan of Gurgle noise.
Cute.
You guys are all able to get on to your
Oh.
animals, and as you're
I was
heading,
gonna say, not to, as we did enter the stables, Six Fish is going to like rush past the stable boy and run up to Nipsey and be like, Nipsey, oh, I missed you, and try to give the pissy axe beak just a big old hug.
aw, roll animal handling with advantage.
Aw. 13.
Nice. Yeah, the Nipsey's very excited to see you.
I knew you'd warm up to me.
Seems like your bond is growing with the axe beak. As you're heading out of the stables, you notice the half-elf Grinsk, or no, Tali shows up. And he's the
hello.
one that sent you out, or that warned you of the lake monster.
Yes.
Oh, it is so good to see you all again. You've returned. Well, did you learn anything about the monster in the lake? The beast?
Oh my. Well, a story like that would require at least 3 ales.
Oh,
Jesus.
well, I do have a stipend I can give you for any research notes you're able to provide from the university.
I do not know how to write, but I can at least tell you about it, I guess.
Yes. He takes out his pen and quill. Please hurry. The ink will freeze in the cold.
Yes. Well, there he was, the mighty Gurgle, in his boat, all upon this lake, all in his lonesome, when the beast, upset from the water, came upon him, and all Gurgle had to do was give it a one look, and then the beast was tamed by his mighty stare. Look at him. She kind of frames his face with her hands.
The researcher is just like, you tamed the monster, the beast of the lake?
Yeah. Wasn't that hard?
Does he do what you ask?
No.
He's just more agreeable now.
Oh, what was it? Tell me
Some kind
everything.
some kind of spell?
Yeah, I think so.
Makes him smart.
Oh, you mean someone casts a spell on the creature to make it smart?
Yes, it might actually have been this woman that we found. Unfortunately, she claimed the life of one of our companions. But she did.
Fascinating.
I don't know what's fascinating about that, but
Yeah.
she did mention the Frostmaiden and consuming the land, in cold.
Remarkable.
Yes.
Scribbling.
But yes, she seemed to be responsible. There was a moose as well in Nollywood, same thing.
And where can I find this? Can I interview this witch?
Oh no, she's dead. But you can
Oh.
talk
Yeah.
to Nixie in Lonelywood.
Fascinating dead. Well, this is such good information. I could not have. This is so helpful. Here, I have a gift for you all for your help. And he passes you 2 scrolls.
Ooh.
A scroll of animal friendship and a scroll of speak with animals.
Look at that. Well,
Neat.
I don't know what to do with these. You look smart, and she'll hand them to Milo.
Well, I'm not totally sure how much use I can make of them, but I do appreciate it all the more.
Ah, yes. Yes. Please, if you think of anything else, come back and tell me. I'm excited to study the creature more.
Well,
Thank
talk
you
to it
again. And he
yourself.
bows and
Of course.
walks off into the snowy blizzard, or the snowy landscape. And you guys are able to head out. Anything else you want to do in Bremen before you leave?
Nope. I'm ready to go get my pay.
Get paid.
Should have shared with you this really cool picture of this awesome lake monster.
Whoa. And
Well,
you
that is
just
cool as shit.
stared that thing down.
Thing's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Look at you, gurgle noise. You scared that away. It's impressive. Amazing. So you guys head, I'm assuming you're heading to Targos next on your way?
We can make a pit
think-
stop if we need to.
All right, just pass on through. I'm assuming nothing you want to do there.
Do you have any business here, Maida?
I do not. For what it's worth, I am on a bit of a time constraint to get to East Haven. Not that I'm trying to rush y'all, of course, because I paid you good money though. So if we could not, if we could not dally, that would be appreciated.
You got it.
I love it. I love it. You guys head on to Bryn Shandar, the largest city in 10 towns. You had to pass by the large wooden walls defending the city. Anything that you'd like to do? Are you stopping there or keep on going to East Haven?
So we need to stop here to talk to someone real quick, if that is okay. Some task that we completed that needs to be sorted out.
Oh, by all means, fill your pockets as you could.
Appreciate it.
We will.
Yeah, absolutely. You can stop at Bryn Shandar. You guys pull in. Yeah, what are you doing here, Six Fish?
Gargle, I do not remember what inn we found her in.
Neither
Ready
do
sort of with
I.
someone to talk to her. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Okay. So we need to. Okay, maybe.
This place is huge.
It is way too big. Oh my goodness. Is the North Look the tavern?
The North Look is a tavern, yes.
Okay, let's check there.
What are you trying to check for? But yes, absolutely.
The researcher or the investigator
Oh,
But
that's right.
gave us the job.
Yeah.
But Reddish mostly talked to her, so I don't know if we remember her.
You remember. Awesome. Yeah, you head up to the North Look Inn, heading in through the cold into, you seeing a bunch of trappers and fur traders here drinking their beers, and you see the shield dwarf, Hiln, the investigator Hiln, sitting in the back of the bar, instantly kind of sees you, waves you on over.
Hello.
Good to see you again. Where's the dwarf?
He's gone.
Yes, our travels did not see him return.
That's unfortunate.
But we did actually find the culprits of your little mystery.
Really?
Yes, an old shipmate of the dwarfs, as it turns out.
Oh, interesting. Were you able to take care of Sefik?
Yes, he put
Yeah.
up quite a fight.
I see, but you were able to kill him? And you think that he was responsible for these deaths?
Him alone, no.
He had
I
help.
believe that he is part of a larger movement. For we found another in the wilderness, north of Lonelywood. There is
Really?
another that had the same powers of this ice blade, that hole that you saw.
Blessed by the Frostmaiden, then.
Mm.
Interesting. This is most... Well, you've done your duty, thank you. You have the thanks of the 10 towns, let me give you some gold. She hands you a leather purse with 100 gold coins in it.
She's gonna
Nice.
look up and give her kind of like a little bit of a sad look in her face and just be like, I understand that this pay is to represent the current heads present, but surely the memory of the good dwarf could fetch a few more coins. And she just kind of,
Persuasion.
Roll for extortion. Fuck.
a 7!
A 7.
Ooh.
Sorry, but the job's the job, and 100 gold is a lot for that kind of work. But
I
thank you.
understand.
You have my thanks. If you learn more of this cabal or anything, come see me.
Same, we traveled to East Haven.
Ah, that is a... Be careful there. Pickpocketing is legal. You'll need to watch your pockets.
Note to self. Thank you for the warning.
Town of scum and villainy.
Thieves Town.
Makes me wonder what his business is.
She bids you a goodbye, and you are all able to meet up again outside of the bar, or the tavern. What do you want to do?
Well, our business is concluded here. On to East Haven?
I'm with you.
Love
Let's
it.
go.
I suppose that's probably the best course of action.
Mm.
You guys head back out into the wilderness, seeing a beautiful aurora going across the sky.
Look at that. Nice.
You travel across the Eastway. This is actually a paved road, the Eastway. One of the few paved roads around here, but it is covered in snow, so not super helpful. One thing you do see, though, as you are crossing, you hear the terrible roar
Oh boy.
of some sort of beast up in the air.
Wow.
Sounds like trouble.
Make
You
it double.
see appears to be an ancient white dragon flying across the sky, roaring out. Looks like it's hunting or something, and you see a leather saddle strapped to this with this actually everyone roll perception.
14.
14.
Got a 19.
19.
Oof. I got a 5.
Girl's just
Scrolling
watching the snow.
down.
Dragon? What dragon?
There we go.
I'm the
Now
only
shows
dragon
the-
here.
The rolls.
Not the
Yeah,
last
you
three
you
guys.
see on this dragon. It doesn't seem to notice you. It's flying around, but you see it has this like person on the back. But as you look at it, it's like the person's not moving, and you realize it's like a very much a corpse strapped to the back of this dragon, flying around.
Now that's disgusting.
It's most unusual.
Yeah, it looks like it's been there for a while. It's kind of skeletal. Before you can really make out much further, though, the dragon turns and careens and flies off to the south, not noticing your party.
Wonder what that was about.
And that is our first dragon.
Does that count for the? I'm not sure if that counts. Does it count?
Maybe it's a 0.5?
Yeah, it's a 0.5 dragon.
0.5 dragon. There we go.
I'm only half.
Huh?
Amazing. You guys keep heading down the Eastway until you reach the town of East Haven. Pull this up.
there.
It's almost like these are all very small towns that are all frozen. East Haven.
There's
so,
not much in it.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna make a joke. Go ahead.
Walking into East Haven is like stepping into Icewind Dale's past. The place is a living example of the boomtown way of life that gripped all of 10 towns centuries ago. In the generations since, as other towns have settled into a predictable pattern of existence, East Haven has continued to grow and reinvent itself time after time. After the Eastway was paved, East Haven evolved into a frontier trader's paradise, feeling the jealousy of its neighbors. East Haven's founders were thieves from the Duchy of Cape Velen on the peninsula to the south. They refused to kowtow to a powerful thieves guild and were driven out, and to this day, East Haven honors its shady founders by declaring pickpocketing legal within the town limits, which explains the "Watch Thy Pouch" sign that you see as you enter the city gates. There's about 750 people live here. So it's a larger city in 10 towns. Yeah, and you guys head right in. What do you do as you walk into the city? You see a couple people walking around. It doesn't look super busy. But you're here.
You all did see the sign as we came in. Are you all familiar with East Haven at all?
I
Never been
know,
here.
but the inspector did mention something about the pickpockets.
Yeah, while we're here, I would recommend anything that you have of value. You're going to want to go ahead and shift that into your front pocket. Makes it a little harder for them to go after.
Right. She'll sort of spin her belt around where all of her pouches are in the front.
Love it.
There
love
you
it.
go. Now, I do appreciate y'all bringing me this far. If it's not too much trouble, there may be a spot of trouble that pops up here shortly. I unfortunately have to go speak with the city guard here. They have a prisoner in their custody that I have a very deep interest in speaking with, and it certainly wouldn't hurt to have two strapping adventurers such as yourselves with me, especially considering your appearance.
He'll grin with like fangs bared, just right. We'll stand behind and flex.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I love it. So I'm gonna say you guys head to the stables down here and drop off your axe beaks and dog sleds. And without too much time, are you looking for a guard then, Milo?
Yeah, I would want to go probably if there's like a prison or maybe the town hall, anywhere where I could speak to like a chief of police or equivalent.
Yeah, I'll say you start heading towards the town hall, right in the center of town there. You'd assume that's probably where it would be. You do see a couple guards standing on the sidewalk, like on the way there. Do you talk to them at all, or just head in?
Absolutely. I'll approach the guards and say, pardon me, gentlemen, if I could have a moment of your time.
He pulls up his jacket. Yes, it's damn cold. What do you want, sir?
I apologize for intruding. It is my understanding that the great city guards of this fine city have in their possession a known wizard set for execution by the name of Dizen.
Oh, you mean, yeah, that some bitch. Yeah, you go and burn.
Yeah, right. A
You can catch
right
it if you
bastard
hurry.
he is.
He points towards the town hall.
Oh, the execution is soon.
Yep, should be pretty damn soon.
Well, you will excuse me then if I take my leave, gentlemen. I am in apparently quite a hurry now.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Good luck. And he sees you all take off. You're head towards the town hall?
As
Yeah,
Milo-
whichever.
Oh, sorry. As Milo rushes past to go in a hurry, Six Fish is just sitting there, like flexing, thinking that this is still needed.
Well,
No, that's a fantastic performance, but let's save it.
Oh, okay. And she'll follow.
You guys continue down the streets, and you turn the corner, and you see quite a large a crowd has gathered in front of the town hall. It appears they're there to watch a public execution. Of Dazan, a human wizard who, despite efforts to disguise himself, was recognized and arrested for the crimes he has inflicted upon the Dale folk. He is then bound to a stake and gagged. Members, as you turn the corner, you see members of the militia take a torch and walk over to them, and before you can do anything, he drops the torch at the feet, and you see Dazan bursts into flames as the pyre lights. He does not struggle or scream as he is engulfed in flames, and you see bundled up spectators move closer to the fire for warmth.
This stinks.
This town has
Is he dead already?
Oh, he's super dead.
Well, shit.
You see a guard turns, looks at you. He's like, "Yep, Master got what he deserved."
Oh, well, of that I have no doubts. I don't suppose that you have anyone on your fine police force here who may have interrogated this individual before setting fire to him?
He points at a figure near the fire, who a human, wearing like kind of like a like slightly better coat than the rest of them. He's like, "That's Captain of the Guard. You talked to Imdra over there."
I'm sorry, what'd you say his name was?
Imdra.
Imdra. Y'all just like throwing fucking consonants together around here, don't you?
Listen, it's a foreign name, all right?
Oh, that's fair. No, far be it from me to be discriminatory. I'm just getting used to the region is all.
You can look over and you approach the captain.
Good evening, sir.
Turns to
Fine
you.
show we have here tonight, don't we?
Unfortunate that these criminals must be punished, but that is the way the law says. How can I help you, sir?
Well, as it were, I had a very sincere interest to speak to the individual that you just lit a flame. I was hoping to maybe talk to someone who had interrogated him prior to the sentencing to get an idea of what they may or may not have learned.
Oh, yes, I interrogated him. I can tell you. What do you want to know?
Fantastic. Now, not that I would ever think to question the abilities of a fine officer of the law such as yourself, but you were able to draw the through line between all of his victims. Is that correct?
The through line? All I know is that this... He was a red wizard of Thay. That's all I know. He came here, said he was searching for some sort of ruins, hired some adventurers to go find these ruins for them. Apparently, they found something that he was looking for, and he killed them for it. He tried to hide their discovery, and he tried to hide from us. He adopted a magical disguise, but we found him. Once we were able to, break his spell and saw his true form, we were able to enact justice.
Fantastic. Yes, no doubt. Some fine police work on your behalf. Did you by chance happen to get the location of the ruins that he had discovered?
No, I do not know where they were. I know that it's something to do with Netheril or Nether something.
That is my understanding. Just as a matter of curiosity, is it East Haven's policy to execute individuals without learning everything about the crime that they have committed?
Well, when we have proof that someone has done something that breaks the law, then, we have to enact justice, especially if we can do it in a way that will hopefully please Her Holiness the Frostmaiden.
Ah, yes, I understand. I would have thought, you have to apologize. I've been traveling for about a week or so. I would have assumed that his court proceeding would have lasted a bit longer.
Well, in the north, justice is delivered swiftly.
Ah, okay, okay.
We're a harsh
did
people,
he?
Mile. Do not judge us, all right?
Oh no, I'm
Judge
just
until
simply
you've
trying
lived
to.
and tasted the nights every day.
I'm just trying to get an understanding for y'all's culture up here. So he was tried by a jury of his peers. Is that correct?
Myself and the town speaker made the judgment.
Oh, right. As I'm sure is considered to be fair here in this little backwoods. Very well then. I don't suppose y'all took any evidence from him, any of his personal belongings that you might still have available.
Let's see. If there was, it'd probably be in the evidence chest. I can go look. Are you a relation of his or something?
Not so much a relation. The individuals that he murdered, we were colleagues, you might say.
Oh, are you a wizard? Are you a magic guy? A zoomity guy?
Oh,
I love
I
that
am.
Six Fish's terms are canon for the general populace.
That is correct. I am indeed quite the zoomy type, and I'm gonna cast minor illusion in my hand and just make like an illusion of the guard that I'm talking to.
Oh, that's impressive! Wow. Damn. Okay. Well, I could use some adventurers if you are looking for work.
Work?
Yes. Well, you see, we've had some adventurers go missing. There's some fishermen people go missing lately, out on the lake, on Lake Denishire. I was hoping you could go on a boat and find them.
In the lake?
My understanding, Gurgle, that is something you are quite adept at, based on the stories I've heard. Is that correct?
Oh, not this again.
They have a favorite fishing spot, this pair of brothers. They up to the north. I can show you where it is on your map, but they'd like to go, but we haven't been back in a day or two now, and I know the town's getting worried. If you could go back and look for them, we would definitely reward you if you could save them.
I tell you what here, Chief. Here's what I will propose to you. We'll take care of this for you, no problem. However, in compensation, I would like to receive all of the personal effects of the wizard that y'all just immolated.
Oh, you know what? I think we can do that. We'll give you the reward plus all of his things in the evidence chest.
What is the menagerie thing? Are y'all on board with this?
I guess I'm cool.
That works. More work. More things to do. More people to help.
More money.
Yes.
Yes. There it is. That's what we're doing. We're helping people and making money.
What a great life.
More money,
He
please.
points to you on the map. He's like, well, they used to fish in this spot over there. It's a favorite fishing spot about 2 miles up the lake. It's frozen, but if you pull your boats, you can go take a boat out from the docks and just tell them that I gave you permission. And you have to pull out in the water, but you should be able to sail about a mile north of the city and then find their spot.
Perfect. Do you
Yes.
have a stable in town? We have
Yes.
some wagons and X-Beaks.
I think, yeah, you guys already stopped there on the way in, so your axe
Just
speaks
kidding.
in.
They're already taken care
Yeah,
of.
you're good.
Hey.
Yes, I'd recommend stopping the White Lady Inn if you need some rest and recuperation. And then also the Wet Trout's a great place to have a drink.
I pick that one.
I'm sorry, did you say the wet trout?
Yes, the Wet Trout.
I tell you, it never ceases to amaze me when it comes to inns. I swear, y'all just pick an adjective and a noun and just fucking throw them together.
The Northern Way.
Far be it for me to judge.
Come see me at the town hall when you have accomplished or found out what happened to our fisher folk.
Of course.
Very well.
Yes, oh, yes, just to let you know, so there's actually 4 of them that went missing about 10 whole days ago, actually.
4 brothers?
Well, 2 of them brothers and 2 of their helpers.
Oh, but all in the same spot.
Yeah, so if you head out there, scout the lake, find them. We will definitely reward you.
Awesome.
Anyways, take care. I have a funeral pyre to scrape the ashes out of now. Goes and grabs his shovel and starts to take care of the funeral pyre. And you guys can head out into the town. What do y'all do?
I heard wet trout. I'm going there.
I love it.
Let's go.
You make your way to the Wet Trout. As you enter in, this is looking at the docks, is the largest tavern in East Haven. There's a lot of people just talking and having fun, and it's very rowdy. Very rowdy
I like
place.
this place.
And you're able to head in.
It does
You
seem
see-
a bit. Seems a bit barbaric in here. Is this the sort of establishment y'all generally frequent?
Yes! She's already like running into a crowd of any kind of game going on.
Hell
As you
yeah.
walk over to the bar, you see a white dragonborn with a
cousin?
fancy dress, and she looks at you. Welcome in, fine folk. She kind of takes an extra look over of Gurgle. Welcome to the Wet Trout. How can I help you?
Do you have trout?
Oh, we have all kinds of trout.
Yes.
Do you want
I
it
would take a
fried?
pic-
Do you want it pickled? Do you want it sashimi? Do you want it boiled?
Her eyes get wider with every way to prepare the fish, and she just goes, yes.
All of it.
Oh, you want a fisherman's sample? All the
This
trout.
place is wonderful.
One fisherman's sample, please. The kitchen rings it up.
She's gonna look back. Gurgle, this place is amazing.
So you guys are able to have some drinks, eat some trout, hang out at the Wet Trout. Roll perception or investigation while you're here. Whatever you guys want to do while you're here. If you want to look around to see who's here, if you want to talk to people, tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna invest.
That's a whole ass nat one.
Reddish or Milo is obsessed with trout.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna investigate.
The trout.
Yeah. Oh God.
Woo!
Hey, there you go. I'll say. Oh goodness.
Uh-oh. We
Come
just
back.
lost
I know,
all the
I know.
video.
Oh no.
It's because I pushed the.
I'm more goofed.
I hit the thing on the windows that made everything disappear.
I was gonna say, man, Gurgle went out and got a haircut just for us. You can't block him out.
Come on.
Awesome. So you guys, oh yeah, you look around, you see a tiefling. And he's sitting there having a great time, chatting with everyone. He seems like he knows everyone in this place, and he kind of drunkenly walks on over to y'all. Hey, some new faces in town. How you doing? Look at this, a beautiful dragonborn. And look at the strong tabaxi.
You hear that, Gurgle? He called you beautiful.
I mean,
Oh, I know
it is
beauty when I
subjective,
see
so-
it. And he winks at the dragonborn bartender. She's like, shut up, Scython. I'm not going to date you. You know that.
Haha. Titan got rejected.
I'll get her one of these days. What? Welcome, friends. Welcome. You're new to town. I know everybody in town, and I don't know you all three. What are you doing in town?
Just
Ah,
wander
well.
through.
Yeah, just sort of getting by. Out and about, doing things, helping people.
Helping people.
I guess at this point you might just say I'm a tourist.
A tourist? Oh, that's great. I would take you out on my ferry, but, well, we've been stuck in port for a long time now. Goddamn
don't
winter.
say.
Yes, I used to run the ferry, back and forth across the lake every single day. It was great. All kinds of people always taking the tourists. Oh, so many tourists. Famous Lac-Denishire with its wonderful trout. Jump right out of the boat, right out of the water into the boat.
That would be amazing.
But not since our ale cursed us. Now I'm sad because my boat's frozen in the water.
That is pretty sad.
I mean, it's frozen. I'm sure y'all have means to heat the ice. Have you tried anything along those lines?
Oh, I mean, it could probably break it out of the ice, but it's a big, too big of a boat to kind of like push on the ice like the rowboats can, and so, the town hall told me I need to let it sit until we unfreeze. So I just sit here and I drink all day now.
Hey, that sounds like a pretty good trade-off.
But yes, my poor boat. I sure miss it. It's a beautiful boat.
Is it just in port?
Yes, it's right down on the docks, but, oh well.
Well, that is most unfortunate.
Did you hear that there's a lake monster in Bremen?
Apparently.
Just
Yes, it's all the talk.
one second, friend. Just out of curiosity, how long would you say your boat is?
Oh, it's about 60 feet.
Now, if that boat were to say be 30 feet, would you have a hard time maybe finding some bodies to just move it out of the ice to where you need to go?
Oh, probably not, no.
I mean, I am more than happy to offer some of my services. Changing the size of things is something that I do excel at.
You could help me with the boat?
Oh, I'd be more than happy to, friend, as long as you keep the drinks flowing.
He's very smart. Good job,
Round of
Mike.
drinks on me
Oh,
for
yeah.
my new heroes.
Ah,
All right, well, yes. I would love some help with my boat.
Well,
How do you do it?
it's-
How you do help boats?
I don't
do magic.
I don't want to necessarily spoil anything, friend, but down where I'm from, we call it magic.
Magic.
Although you understand necessarily my apprehension given the treatment of wizards that I've seen here recently.
Oh, yes. The one that was... He was a bad guy, though.
All right, I just wanted to make sure that as long as I don't go casting those spells, I'm not going to end up on a post myself.
Just don't murder adventurers, and I think you'll be all right.
That's very specific wording, and I will remember that.
Awesome. He takes off to go do some more drinking. He's like, yeah. Well, how are you gonna handle this? I mean, are you just gonna
The
go
enlarge
fix his
reduce spell.
boat? I love it.
Sorry. Yeah. I can shrink it by half.
I love it. Okay, this is great. So what's the plan then? What are you guys gonna do? The boat first or what?
I mean, it doesn't seem like he's in necessarily any sort of hurry to go unstuck his boat. He seems to be enjoying the life that he's living. I'll let him track me down. All he's got to do is ask. We'll be here for a while.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. So you guys hang out there. Back is like, hey, so about the boat thing, do you need my help for the boat? Is that something you can just handle on your own?
I mean, given that I will be changing the natural properties of your property, I would like it if you were at least there. So in the event that someone wants to kick up a fuss, you can vouch for me.
Oh, all right. Do we do this now? Tomorrow? When do we do this?
I mean, we could do it now if you want to. It won't take but however long it takes us to get there, plus, I don't know, about 6 seconds.
All right. Well, it's just down the street.
All right. Now, I will say that once we get it shrunk, you're only going to have about a minute to get it moved. Is that?
Oh,
Everyone's got to pick it up and move.
tell you what, I'm drunk. Let's do this tomorrow. Why don't you go scope it out for me? Make sure everything's tip top.
Right.
Ship shape.
There you go. Hey,
Well-
all their food is on me tonight. He tells the barkeep.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
you're
perfect.
gonna regret this.
I mean,
Taking at least 3 of these.
what do y'all think? Are we in the mood for doing favors just for free?
Sounds
Free.
kind of fun. I mean, I've
We're
never
getting
seen a
fed.
foot shrink.
I mean, I had no problem doing it, but if I got to go scout it first, that makes it that adds a whole extra step.
True. Well, I guess we could tell him that we can assist him with it tomorrow and focus on finding the brothers tonight.
That's fair. I enjoy that.
Love it. So you guys continue eating, drinking, being merry, eating trout until your bellies want to burst. At the wet trout. Yeah. Anything else you want to do here at the inn before you leave?
If Six Fish gets a little drunk enough, she's gonna try to reenact one of her favorite battles with a performance check.
I love it. Everyone roll Constitution and see how drunk you get.
Constitution.
Get like a 5, you're wasted. A
I got a
10,
natural
you're just
one.
got a.
Oh,
You're yeah.
I got a
Six Fish
19.
Okay, you're good. It's low rolls that are bad. So Six Fish is fucked. Gurgle
the
Noise has got a
question
good buzz going.
Am I so drunk that my performance gets advantage? Or is it disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Hey, 20.
no.
Damn. Well, shit. You get up there and with the courage, yeah. What do you do?
I'm gonna kind of use her popular demand background thing.
Okay.
And sort of leverage her history as a gladiator
Ooh.
and just talk about basically as she gets more and more drunk, she's probably talking to a couple of strangers and then talking about what she did before and then describing a fight, and she gets up on a table and is like swinging a broom handle around and like super belligerently, like almost falling off everything, but she's like jumping between tables and stuff.
Yeah, before you notice anything, the whole bar is just everyone staring up at Six Fish, their eyes wide, like latched onto your every word and movement as you're like telling the story, this battle, and finally like you do the final
She
like
jumps
huzzah
down.
thing, and everyone's
Yes, it was just me staring into the eyes of the beast. Slowly it approached, and my sword broken. It lunged, but not before. With a quick jab, I ended the creature and won the fight.
yeah, everyone cheers and claps. Amazing, everyone.
Fantastic performance. I've never seen anything.
Hip hip hooray
Quite
for
so
Six Fish!
fantastic.
Six Fish! Everyone's cheering you. You are very drunk, and get dragged outside by your friends. Like it's like one of those things where you're like at the peak and you're about to go downhill, and they pull you outside right before you like
Yeah.
it
Throw
starts to
you
get
in
sloppy.
the snow.
Yeah.
Sober up.
So you find yourselves out by the docks in East Haven of the very drunk Six Fish. What do y'all want to do?
We should go fishing.
All right.
Are you sure you're in
Gurgle
any
is
kind
always
of?
in. Also, you know what? mine, but they would know. They showed me. She dives into the water.
Oh, it is ice here.
Yeah, she goes
So,
like face first into the ice.
Roll. You're take 1 hit point of damage as you hit the
right.
ice.
Ah! Wait a minute. Something is not right here.
I don't believe the water here is keen for swimming.
God's
She's like
amazing.
lying on her back. You don't say.
It's amazing. I love it. Awesome. So what's the plan, guys? You do have a rowboat that you can take if you would like to.
I don't know, Gurgle. I think we may need to get her to an inn before we do any sort of adventuring. She may need to sleep this off.
No.
I was gonna suggest dunking her in the water, but that's obviously not gonna work.
What if we make a small circle in the ice for water?
Why?
What?
What?
I mean, yeah, but you're a grown woman. If that's what you feel you want to do, I certainly won't stand in your way. But I do not advise it.
Yes. Right. She'll kind of like stumble up and she's like, listen, we have to find them. They've been missing. We have to go. Where is this rowboat? She kind of slips on the ice a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna cast my mage hand, which is invisible, and I'm gonna have it just kind of positioned behind Six Fish so that if she ever starts to like slip and fall, the hand is there to kind of catch her.
Oh, that's very nice.
In Six Fish's mind, every time she falls, she like gets like hoisted back up and she just believes that she's good. She's
It's
like,
so fucking
yeah,
awesome. Like,
I'm just like, I'm really
quite
drunk, but I mean,
balanced.
my coordination
great.
is like spot on.
all right. So is the team gonna go sleep off this alcohol, or are you pulling Six Fish onto a boat?
It sounds like we're going to find us some mission fishermen.
Drunkenly.
Is that what's happening, Six Fish and Gurgle?
I'm
Drunk
slightly
Six Fish is
buzzed.
all for it.
Six Fish will sober up in. Oh, y'all get on a rowboat, and Six Fish instantly just like drunkenly. I'm just gonna say, I don't know if you pass out, but you're just instantly just like in there, just zoning out while Gurgle and
It's
Reddit.
just like sprawled out,
yeah.
like really inconveniently. They just have to like sit around her.
Splashing with water every time the paddle hits
Right.
the water.
Just a 6-foot cat just like sprawled out in a boat.
You guys head out into the Lake Lacadenishire and start paddling your boat out into the black, icy waters. You spend, I'm gonna say about 2.5 hours rowing, just enough time for Six Fish to mostly sober up. She's like drinking lake water, like
It's just
Trying to
occasionally
hydrate.
just dunking her face in.
Spooning it in the mouth.
Yeah.
and by the time by the time the alcohol is mostly out of your system, and now you're just kind of feeling gross and hungover and just kind of angry about life, you notice a rowboat bobbing untethered in the water amid some small ice flows, not far from 80-foot high cliffs that abut the shoreline. You see the mouths of 4 caves that dot the snowy cliffside. One of these caves is at water level, and the others are elevated 20 to 30 feet above the frozen lake. The wind tearing through these icy caves sounds like moaning.
That is not ominous at all. Why would they fish
Slightly
here?
disgusted.
It's so
I
creepy.
mean, personally, it sounds a bit offensive.
If only Reddish were here, he knew all the tips and tricks.
About moaning caves?
About fishing, he could tell why these people chose such a crazy spot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, do we think maybe the fishermen have ventured into one of these caves, or are we thinking maybe they just fell over the side?
It could be, it could be. And there are
Or
4 caves and 4 missing people. Coincidence?
So, all right then. I say we pick one and we just head on in.
Right.
Are they all moaning, or is it just one in particular that's excited?
One collective moan.
It's a great question. They are.
Sorry, I got distracted for a moment.
They are that you cannot tell where the moaning is coming from. They're all quite. It's just it's like 80 foot close. You hear the wind coming out there. You're not really sure where the sounds are, but you do see 4 cave mouths. Yeah, so you see one up here to the north, and then and it seems like you can see some tracks. It seems like there's some sort of humanoid footprints have traveled from the coastline to the caves. You're not sure which one they went into, though.
So, I would recommend that maybe we start at the northernmost cave and maybe work our way down. You know, if we're gonna search, we should do so in a systematic and orderly fashion.
Sure.
Oh, actually, yes. So the other thing to think about, though, is that this is. So this is like a 30-foot drop right here. Yeah. So you have this one.
Oh. Did we get my hide armor to gurgle?
That's a great question.
Okay.
Maybe we get time to swap it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, Gargle, listen, before we go in here, it might be a little dangerous. I notice you do not have anything to protect you. I have thick skin, and she'll like slap her skin, which is sort of ironic given that you have scales. But and she'll take off her hide armor and hand it over to him. I think this should fit. Maybe provide a little more protection.
Puts
Love it.
your chest plate over his arm where it only fits.
It stretches enough to get it over you. So yeah, you can definitely go in your equipment and add a hide armor. And make sure you equip it. That should increase your AC to something not ridiculous. And what you guys see is you see like these 80-foot high cliffs, and up on the cliffs you see 3 caves. 2 of them are 30-foot high up, one of them is 20-foot high up, and then the one to the south is at water level. It's frozen, and you could like walk into it if you'd like to. But the others would need some sort of climbing or jumping or something.
Sixfish is looking at the wall. She's like, I'm pretty sure I could shimmy up there if someone wants to hand me a rope.
You do have climbing speed,
mean,
that's right.
I'm not afraid of heights or anything like that, and I do have gear to climb the wall if need be.
Oh, perfect. I can tether something up there for you. And she'll grab some rope and shimmy on up on the
yeah.
exit.
Absolutely, that's so badass. You see Six Fish like claws pop out and just right up the ice, no issue. Gets to the top. You expertly tie the rope off to something, allowing Milo and Gurgle to climb up the wall as well if they would like to.
Hell yeah.
Welcome,
Yeah,
welcome
close.
to your cave
Yeah.
tours.
12 close.
Hell yeah. Move on up then, Gurgle, where you're at, want to be. And I'm assuming you guys move forward, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. I can't see a goddamn thing in this cave. If y'all just give me a moment to light my torch.
Sure, sure.
Love it. I got a torch.
Now, it may just be me getting somewhat paranoid in our travels, but perhaps rushing ahead could be done a little more sneakily.
Sneaky.
I mean, whatever it is y'all want to do, I'm not one necessarily to rush headlong into battle. As a wizard, that would be foolish.
Yes, yes. Could you imagine running straight headlong into a tiny space as a wizard?
Right. It's as a wizard and not not wearing any armor.
Exactly.
So you notice in this cave, these are 30-foot tall caves, Mouse. They're very tall in here. And you can see ice above you, and so the moonlight is coming through in certain sections, so it's not completely pitch black in here. It is dimly lit, the whole thing. But your torch definitely helps shine a light. And you guys move forward into this cave mouth.
Can I do a stealth check as we move? Kind of
Absolutely, you
into
guys
the
can just. I'll just
intersection?
say you're walking stealthily up there. Absolutely.
Okay.
As you enter into this cave, everyone make a perception check.
Can I ask? This might be what the roll is for, Cody. But is this cave? Is it man-made or is it a natural cave?
That is a good question. You're not a dwarf, otherwise I'd give it to you.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
Damn.
Are you sure he's not a dwarf?
Milo, you walk in here and you instantly notice something. You notice that underneath, like the frost and the walls and the stone walls, this cave, there's ancient, like, carvings. There's, like, prints of hands, prints of animals. It looks like through your research as a wizard, you've seen some of these before, of ancient peoples that have, drawn things on these walls. As you're looking through them, you realize that these are carvings of frost giants. And you see it's like a religious procession of frost giants wading up this river to this cavern. And in the cavern's a hot spring. And you see the frost giants sacrificing themselves and drowning in the hot spring. But that's all
That
you
is
can tell.
terrifying.
Yes.
So based off of the dimensions that we see in this cave, can we assume that a frost giant could fit in here comfortably?
You think you'd be kind of, yeah, and you do think a frost giant could fit in here.
Yeah, I will stay towards the back.
If Milo gets killed in this episode, I'm dead.
You guys are all in this room right up in here.
I love it. If he dies, he dies.
It's hilarious.
I'll just be our stream's equivalent of like Kenny from early South Park.
Oh my god.
And in here, you hear just the wind whipping through this cave, just moaning, this like creepy, haunting sound. Just echoes through your bones as you walk through here. But that's all you see in this cavern. Anything you like to keep moving?
Is there anything
Absolutely.
like interactable?
No,
Like as
it's
far as like
not that you can see.
okay.
Just an open room.
Yeah. So our team moves down with 6 fish in the lead, and what you see here. This cavern is empty other than 3 ice-covered pillars And as you look at the pillars, it looks almost like you can see some dull gems in there, kind of really reminiscent of the mines at Tourmaline.
Well,
Take those.
nothing says we can't make a quick little acquisition.
Do you have a tool to remove gem? Do you have a mining pick or something, Gurgle?
I have a hammer.
I'm going to use my greatsword.
I've got a pickaxe and a shovel.
Use
I
my
like those
pickaxe?
tools.
The
Hell yeah, I'm an archaeologist, boy.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll say if you want to spend a half hour mining, you can roll a intelligence check.
I suppose with my history of digging up old shit, I'd be more than happy to help my new friends.
Nice. An 18. Let's go.
Let's go.
You are able to mine a fist-sized chunk of opal.
Ooh.
Big, beautiful gem.
I suppose
you,
you probably fetch
as
us
you
a
move
fair
through
price
this-
back at the town.
Yeah, definitely meet some money there. And as you move to the south, you notice that there you can see out again into one of these second tunnels that would have led to the outside, and kind of realize this is a big loop with apparently one path in.
Yeah, this looks to be the way inside.
There you go. Keep on going.
All right,
Alright.
so can you delete? So what you see as you move forward, it appears to be an icy bridge. This natural stone bridge spans the frozen river 20 feet below. It looks quite slippery.
Ah. Okay.
I don't
So-
like this.
It's okay. When mine bows found a icy path, they would just make a chain. So, just sort of everybody hold on.
Uh-oh. All right, so you're on the hold hands, walk across.
If anything,
Well, hold on a minute. Now my only reservation with this course of action is that if one of us falls, then we will all fall. Are we sure holding hands is the best idea?
see, that's where you take the strong ones in the back. So if you fall, I hold you up.
That is an awful lot of faith I am putting in someone that I've only known for a few days.
It's okay. I am very faith-inducing.
I love it.
Well, all right.
All right, so you all hold hands and step out onto this icy stone bridge. As you step across, your feet kind of start to slide beneath you. Everyone make a dexterity check, acrobatics roll.
Can I, as we're like getting everybody through, Six Fish is gonna kind of be the anchor right here. I'm pretty sure that I've got. Do I have a grappling hook?
Milo's a goddamn ballerina, though. Watch that shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because I was gonna say she takes her grappling hook and kind of like smacks it into like the wall as like an anchor, basically.
I guess.
And then just kind of like lets people hold her arm as they get out the first 5 feet.
Everyone do your dex checks.
I got 19. Ooh.
I got a 20.
Oh! Well, you don't need to worry about anything, apparently.
13.
Because even while you're moving across, slipping and sliding, you manage to stay on and do not fall off and get to the next area. Find here.
Yay!
This looks like an abandoned campsite. It looks like there's remnants of a campfire here. You see some pages, looks like from some sort of a book that's been burned.
Can I look or just kind of just do like a cursory glance around the room?
Absolutely.
Like, are there any other clues, footprints, evidence of somebody having cooked on the fire or anything along those lines?
You look to see that this has all been here for quite a while, much longer than probably your fishermen would have been here. You do find that there are a couple pages that are not fully burned. It looks like they are written in Dwarvish.
I don't suppose any of
read
y'all
this.
speak Dwarvish, do you?
Nope.
No, that was the, whoops. We sort of lost our Dwarvish.
Oh boy.
Well, if y'all want to sit down and get comfortable for a minute, I can decipher it. We're just gonna have to take a little break, is all.
Hell yeah.
Ah, this one does it too, Gurgle.
Can't get away from him.
Yeah. So as long as the
yeah.
party is good with it, I'll do comprehend languages as a ritual. So,
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Love it. You sit around doing your meditating on your ritual, and after 10 minutes of time, the words unravel themselves from Dwarvish, and you can understand them. As you investigate the book or the pages, you read a couple things. You see, it looks like these were the dwarves' musings about the cave complex. You learn that he says, these caves were sacred to frost giants. The carvings on the wall suggest the giants came here to drown themselves. Did they use the hot springs as a sacrificial pool?
Interesting.
And then the next thing you read, it says, the wind in here truly sounds like a wailing woman. One could easily go mad in this place. And then the third thing, last thing you see, it says, I think there's someone living in these caves. Shortly after discovering the hot spring, I heard what sounded like someone singing. And when the song ended with a shrill laugh, dread sunk its teeth into me. That horrible cackle. I shall leave these caves in the morning and I will never return. That's what you read. That's all you can get from the book, from the pages.
I will, of course, relay all of that information. I just read all of that to you guys in Cody's voice.
It's amazing how you can do that.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but the idea of finding a hot spring sounds real tempting.
That is very true. However, a cackle sing, not so much.
Oh, come on now. I mean, based on what I know of the two of y'all don't seem like the sort to shy away from a fight.
This is very true. Hopefully,
And I mean,
it will go better than the last one.
I mean, how much harm can a ghost really do?
A six fish will kind of get a 1,000-yard stare on her face.
Oh god.
Love it. So, you're out here at the little campsite above this perch bridge. It feels like this is probably the safest spot in here, but you also feel deeply unsettled after learning the dwarf's musing. What does the team do next?
Well, I think so. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't see any other paths or anything. We may have to backtrack and pop our heads into one of the other caves, or how far down was the drop from the ice bridge,
20
Cody?
feet.
If y'all want, we could walk across the water, and see if that goes anywhere.
Sure.
You could definitely use a rope to climb down if you'd like to from the bridge. Or you could walk all the way out and climb down and then go back around, whichever way you'd like to do.
I mean, it's up to y'all, whatever you think is a safer bet.
I'm down to just drop a rope.
All right. So you tie off a rope. You're all nice, strong adventurers. You don't have to roll on this. You just climb down that rope like champions and get to the icy floor. The second you touch foot on the floor, you realize it is very slippery. And it is incredibly complicated to keep your balance here. It looks like this river goes to the north and the south, and you do see a passageway off to the south. Where do you go?
Six Fish is gonna try to see how far she can slide and sort of push herself off the wall as hard as she can.
Roll strength. In which direction?
Down.
I love it. Roll it.
Okay.
Push off like with her
9.
legs in the wall, sliding.
Like a fucking penguin just zooming.
Yeah.
Not as far as she thought she would go.
She's like
It's like-
really into it, but she's just like, "Ee."
It's just like.
Should try that down a hill.
Oh my
How do
gosh,
you
that
about
would be
that?
actually really fun.
Uh,
I did not make it very far, but I think there's
No.
merit there.
It's amazing.
it was a great effort,
It
though.
has potential, yes, yes.
Yeah, you got a lot of a lack of aerodynamics. You're not exactly shaped in such a form to be moving at a high speed.
You said you're too fluffy.
She looks down in shame.
I mean, I no, by all means, I'm not body shaming no one. I'm just saying she's tall as fuck.
Fur shaming.
Or shaming.
For shame.
All right. Six Fish picks herself up. Are you guys keeping heading south? Alright.
Yeah.
And
Milo
are
is
you-
not doing any of that kind of nonsense. He's kind of waddling like a penguin, keeping his feet flat.
As you get down here, you see you can take a left or you can continue down. As you get to the left, what you notice is... it drops off into a waterfall. So this is
A frozen waterfall?
That's pretty cool.
a 10-foot tall sheet of ice that just drops down.
It's a slide.
Does
So you
it
need some
slide
sort
at
of
an angle, or
climbing
is it-
or something to get through there. It looks very treacherous.
Okay, so not a slide.
Not a slide. You could
But
slide
it's
it.
only 10 feet, though.
Only 10 feet.
I've hoped for sliding it.
Virgo.
Are you going down
Down
the
if you are.
to the waterfall or to the left? Or to the
I
east?
suppose
I
rescuing the brothers.
think we're
is
gonna
a
go to the
little-
right.
All right. You guys
Oh,
keep heading down here, and what you find...
We can do it on the way out.
okay.
Oh,
You find something.
God, what
It's
have
my
you done?
This cave is higher in elevation than the tunnels leading to it. But you climb 2 flights of crudely carved stairs and you enter into this big cavern. Moonlight enters in through natural fissures in the ceiling, and fresh blood paints the icy floor. Recent blood. More obvious than the blood are all the bones. You see knucklehead trout spines, humanoid skeletons in pieces, and bones of small animals and birds, along with scraps of clothing, armor, and a few rusted weapons. Sitting among the bones in the middle of the cave is a frost giant skeleton, partially encased in ice. Nothing as you enter the room. Everything is completely still.
It's the lich.
I hope
That
it's not-
is absolutely fascinating. I would like to get closer and examine it.
Yes, rush in as a wizard.
Yeah, you go do
I mean, it's frozen in ice. It's obviously of no danger.
It's partially frozen.
I'm just
I mean-
gonna stay back here.
I mean, it ain't moving. How hard? I mean, come on now. I think y'all are just a little on the softer side.
I shall take a step forward.
Or
Yeah, the
just-
second you step forward, you start to hear a sound. Give me
Told you.
1
You
second.
see, this is what happens.
Going back here. I just noped right out.
I remember everybody roll initiative.
Woo.
Of course.
Dun, 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 natural one.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Go gurgle.
Go gurgle.
That's probably not going to be for the best, is it?
All right, Gurgle Noise, you can go first. You see. Here's what you see.
Oh boy.
You see that this the skeleton is starting to like animate. It's still encased to ice, and you start to see ice like starting to crack around its bones. What do you do?
I start to back up and I just tell everyone that shit's about to get real.
That's a free action you can do. You still have your movement and bonus action. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it for now.
Fair.
Observing.
I will tell you, Gurgle Noise doesn't feel good about this. He feels very scared about the large, undead skeleton that is somehow starting to animate in front of him, and he knows that this is very dangerous. But if you are done, it is Milo's turn.
Yep.
All right, Milo, you're in 6 fish.
What do we do?
So sorry, this thing is still frozen in the ice, right? Like it's
It
not
is frozen
going
in the
anywhere.
ice, but you can tell it is starting. It is like the ice is breaking. It is. You
Things
can
are
tell it is
happening.
animating. It is getting up.
Right. I will turn to Six Fish and I'll say, it is my understanding that it is culturally appropriate not to pick on someone who is lesser than you, right? You always want to pick on someone your own size.
Oh yes, I've heard that one.
Fantastic. I'm glad that you will agree. And I will take out a pinch of iron powder in my palm and sort of spread it across, and I will cast Enlarge on Six Fish.
Ooh, fun!
I just wanted to
Hell
put
yeah!
down
You
the
see
slide.
6 fish just double in size.
Is there a way to make her token bigger?
Absolutely, 12 foot tall.
This is amazing!
Awesome. And you are
I'll think you
concentrating that,
enjoy
right?
that. Yes, I am concentrating. So you get advantage on strength checks, which includes attacks, and you get to add a d4 to your weapons damage.
Yes!
Ring of concentration.
Your
Love
weight
it.
is also multiplied by 8, so don't go standing on any ice.
There.
I love it. I love it. Anything else in your turn, Milo?
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot all the way the fuck back here in the corner.
Love it. 6 fish. Go for it.
Bravely step back into the corner.
Alright. Right. Here, let's take it out. And she'll take a stomp forward and just bring her massive hammer down on this skeleton.
Nice. Roll it.
Is it considered like restrained or incapacitated in any way?
It is right now.
If it's in ice, it's probably
in
restrained,
your
right?
taps. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, so you get advantage.
Cool. Double nat 1.
Fuck off.
Alright.
Wow.
Do we have a mathematician in the audience that can do the fucking odds on that?
2.5%
Alright.
chance, something like that. 2% chance.
That's my turn.
Okay, awesome. It is now, it looks like the skeleton, now it's like head starts to break free of the ice and it turns and looks straight at all of you, its eyes glowing blue fire. It says, does anyone here speak giant?
Nope.
I do.
Hooray.
You
Of course
hear
you
him
do.
cursing you and your ancestors for generations. In giant, you just hear this raspy voice. I will destroy you. As he struggles to get up, more ice falls off the chair. It's still restrained. Gurgle noise, your turn.
Well, as I told you, I wanted to go down the waterfall, but no, you wanted to come and do this. I pull out my greatsword
Love it.
and I make a big swing for his head.
Love it. You can make that with advantage because he's still stuck in his ice.
Ooh. 18.
18 to hit. Roll it again just to see if you crit. I think you only rolled that with the ones. Alright, 18 still hits though. Love it. Roll out damage.
Oh, my damage.
8. Love it. You slam into it, breaking off some bone chips. Anything else in your turn, girl?
I'm gonna back away.
Milo, your turn. It tries to reach out and attack you as you back away, but it cannot move yet.
All right. So I just realized that these squares are 10 feet each. So I'm going to bravely scoot my ass behind Six Fish. And I'm going to reach out and cast Mind Sliver,
Love it.
which is going to be a. Excuse me. Where's it at?
Intelligence save throw, right?
That is a 14 intelligence.
17.
Ah,
He's
God.
very smart. Very smart frost giant.
Very smart.
Anything else, Milo?
That is what I get. No, that's what I got.
6 fish.
All right, let's try that again. All right, 23.
23 will hit. Absolutely.
So that's 13 damage plus 3, so 16 damage.
Nice.
Love it.
You add a D4 with that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
You bring your hammer down, bones crack. You feel like that did far more than 16 damage as
Ooh.
your bludgeoning damage just smashes into bones. It's extremely effective. Great job.
Smash.
You see the skeleton. Now ice falls off it, like in a shower of like beads as the crack of ice comes, and it stands up fully on its feet, rising 22 feet up in the air. A massive skeleton looks down at you, raises its large battle axe, and that's the end of its turn. It looks like it's ready to strike on the next one, though. What do you do?
Oh, no.
Gurgle noise.
I come rushing back in with my greatsword and swing at its knee. Try and take out a leg.
Love it. Roll it. And this is not advantage anymore because he is out of the ice.
Oh. Ooh. 9.
9 will miss. You are so terrified of things standing up. You just swing and it just goes wide. Anything else in your turn, girl?
Oh no, this is it.
Hello. Then 6 fish.
Milo is going to very bravely peek out from behind Six Fish and cast Mind Sliver again.
Love it. Intelligence saving throw. Nat 1. I love it.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Let me roll some damage then. So that's going to be 4 damage,
Hell
and he's
yeah.
going to take a D4 from his
Nice.
next saving throw if one occurs before the end of my next turn.
Love it. 6 fish, you are up.
All right. From his next saving throw, you said?
Yep.
Okay. I forget. Is trip a saving throw?
No, though I think it's a competing athletics check. I think.
Oh yeah, it uses the same rules as shove a creature. Okay, never mind then. Well, I am going to try to actually grapple this monster.
Oh,
Yes. So I'm going to have advantage on my athletics because it's strength
okay.
from being enlarged. So that's a 25.
Ooh.
That's a 26.
No! It rolled
Oh.
a natural 20. Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
he has plus. It's a giant thing, but very strong. Yes.
But you got to subtract a D4 from that.
Oh.
Ah!
Saying.
Let's go!
That is a 3.
Boom! Well done,
Or
Red.
grappled.
I almost said reddish, so that's sad. Well done, Milo. But yeah,
Grappled.
so
Okay. Movement speed is 0.
yeah, when she grapples him and like gets kind of like standoff and squaring up with him and stuff, she'll just use all of her leg strength and push him back, moving us both this way. So he's gonna be over here, and Six Fish is gonna put herself between him and the room.
Move him over here.
Just kind of
Okay.
slam him up against the wall,
That's cool.
and
I
she'll
like
just
it.
be like, "Stay back."
Isn't like that. Is that all you're doing in your turn?
I'm also going to rage.
Smart.
But this
Hell
time,
yeah.
when she rages, this is even crazier because she's a giant now. But as she like is pushing him back, like the sort of battle lust in her eyes is growing, and her face and features are becoming more and more bestial.
Ooh.
And as she kind of lets out a rage and roar as she slams against the wall with it, her tail sort of like erupts into this jagged, spiky.
Wait, you chose Form of the Beast?
I
You
did.
didn't tell me this shit. Let's go.
So a massive, like, her tail just sort of like grows like this armored spike and everything, and she just like roars in its face.
Love it. That's awesome. Okay, super cool. It's this thing's turn. It is going to make an attack. It is going to slice with its great axe at Six Fish. What's your AC?
It's 13.
14. And you're going to take 23
Wait, what
slashing damage.
What did it roll?
Rolled a
14 to hit?
14.
All right, then perfect. So as my reaction, that tail that she grew, she sort of like bashes him back against the wall again and spins around. Her tail deflects the axe.
Oh,
because
love
I
it.
can use my reaction to roll a d8, and it applies as a bonus to my AC.
Love it.
So let's
Shit, that's
hopefully-
super strong.
8. So I have 21 AC.
Well, good thing because it gets a multi-attack.
Hell yeah.
And it misses!
Woo! What got?
You just missed 2 3d12s.
And she just.
Oh my god. It's got a +9 to its attack.
Yeah, it's a frost giant skeleton.
Oh,
It's a
God.
25. This is a very, very, very challenging monster. Gurgle noise.
Oh, I'm rushing in with my greatsword again.
Love it.
Let's see. Okay.
19 hits.
Yeah. Yes. That cat emoji is perfect.
Nice. You swing, bone chips fly away. You can see this thing starting to get a little slow. It's bloodied at this point. Anything else, Gurgle? Milo, what do you do?
So can you use that D8 like every turn? Is that your like
Every
as a
reaction. Mm-hmm.
No shit. There's
Yeah.
no restriction on like short or long rest?
Nope. Well, it's limited to my rages.
Oh, okay. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, beast form is super cool.
Wait till you see
Yeah.
the other parts of beast form.
I have a whole ass spell slot for that and it's not as good. All right. Well, just to be on the safe side, Milo's gonna move up right about here-ish.
Perfect. Closer. I like this.
No, not quite so close. And I am going to looking at the skeleton. How's he
Be careful.
looking?
it might be able to reach you.
He's bloodied? Okay. I am absolutely terrified that Six Fish might go down and leave me alone with just gurgle noise and a fucking frost skeleton. So I'm going to reach up, throwing an array of colored sand at the frost skeleton, and I'm going to cast Color Spray.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I get to roll 60-10.
Oh, roll high.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad. So if he's got 36 or less hit points, he's blinded.
Fortunately,
He's got 37. Fuck off.
Damn.
Sorry. Anything else, Milo?
No.
Six Fish.
Damn.
All right. As she watches the array of colors before her, she'll just kind of, in her rage, not really understand what it is as her hammer sort of dissipates the cloud coming towards the skeleton.
Imagine DeWall, he just throws a bunch of colored dust at you.
Literally.
Sand.
20 to hit.
20 to hit. Let's go. Love it. Hits.
All right. So that's going to do 13
Plus.
plus 2, 5, 15 plus 3, 18 damage. She's just.
That is a total of 36
Yeah, she just roars in his
damage
face again.
as the bones are just so susceptible to the the maul, right?
Mhm.
Just crushes through the rib cage. This thing is not doing good. Anything else, Six Fish?
Since I still technically have him grappled, I'm gonna push him back more. I'm gonna
Love
keep
it.
pushing him back to keep my people safe.
Love it.
She's
It's his turn now. He doesn't like what you're doing. He's gonna swing out at you. Oh, and that 20.
Oh no, can't deflect that.
That's not good.
Ooh.
Oh no, you're
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Rip. It's a lot of D12s. It's a lot of D12s. 44 damage.
Halved, I'm still up.
Fuck yes.
That's so many
Let's fucking
D12s.
go.
That would have killed me twice.
Shit,
She
I
just
love
like
it. I
takes it
love
across the face and she just grins.
Listen, now the Twitch people can contribute to dice rolls too, guys. Is that
That's
fun?
true.
Oh,
That's
no.
true. We forgot to end this.
That's awesome. It's gonna swing at you again.
Okay.
That's why wouldn't it? A 15.
All right. You know the idea now. Reaction.
Reaction.
Yes. +7. 20
Nice.
AC.
You miss it. I love it.
Yeah.
Gurgle noise. You're
She
up.
takes that critical across the jaw, but like ducks underneath, slapping it away.
I again with my great sword attacking at its shins.
Love it. Well, can you even get to it?
You can slide through right here.
I'll say, yeah, you
Yeah.
can pass. Run underneath giant Six Fish legs. 20,
that's not bad
did you get a nat 20? Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Let's go, Gurgle.
Yeah, so right click your damage and say critical on there and you roll out crit.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So that's double your dice. You're gonna roll
my
4d6
God.
plus your modifier.
Ooh, love
He
it.
had 14 hit points
Let's
left. How do you kill him, Gurgle?
go.
I just hit him really hard in the shins.
I love it. I love it.
You found his Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Hold on.
Yep. Poke it again. It's like a scene in Family Guy. Peter hit the shins.
we go. We're back. We're good. Awesome. You guys are out of combat. The skeleton crumbles into a series of bones on the floor, leaving you a minute to catch your breath and discuss the craziness that just happened.
As Six Fish's breath and breathing returns to normal, the bestial features subside.
You also shrink back down to your normal size.
Cool. As soon as she's like back and calmed and like normal size again, she's gonna turn to Milo and be like, whatever that was the most amazing experience I have ever had.
Well, I am happy that I could provide such an opportunity. I
Seriously.
assumed that you wouldn't.
The world looks so different.
So I've heard. I've never taken the ride myself, but everyone that I've done that to has always enjoyed it.
My goodness.
Now, honest question though, is that better than fish?
She's gonna put a hand on his shoulder with a very serious look and like dead in the eyes. Nothing is better than fish.
Right. I was just asking for a friend.
Yes. Awesome. So you see a waterfall, for another frozen waterfall to the north, a 10-foot rise. You could probably climb with some difficulty, and then you also see a chamber, another passageway leading off to the east.
That's a good.
Do either of those passageways lead to a restroom?
Yes. I think that's not a bad idea. Let me.
Dying over here.
All right.
Yeah, I just saw your message, Gurgle.
A 10-minute break. Any pings? Are y'all good to keep going? Are y'all ready to hop back in?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I'm good.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's put on our magical imaginations and get back to Rime of the Frostmaiden. Our amazing, intrepid adventurers just freaking destroyed this frost giant skeleton. And they have a choice to make. They can go north to this frozen waterfall and climb over it, or they can move to this next section down the pathway. What do you want to do, team?
Want to check out the room that the frost giant was in? You said there was like recent blood?
Yes, absolutely, you can do that. So in this room, yes, you see a lot of bones around here. It looks like it has killed many things here, this frost giant skeleton. And you definitely notice that some of the recent bodies, like you see two recent bodies that look like they probably belong to fishermen. And they look like they're probably about, 10 days old.
Oh. Only two bodies, you said?
Only two.
Do either of them have any sort of like distinguishing trinket, like a necklace or a ring or something that we could bring back as like proof that we found them?
Bowl, they each have a small, like, little fishing knife tool on their pockets, and like that's about it.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I would say perhaps we should take these back to the families. Given the state of things, they'd likely not want to see the corpse, but so they can have just something to remember them by.
Yes. It's a good idea. Perhaps there might be a lot more in these piles around this space. She kind of rubs her jaw. The last hit sort of got me real good, so might need a second to catch my breath.
Take a short rest?
I do need some HP back.
Yeah, you guys can absolutely take a short rest if you'd like.
I'm good with it.
Cool. You guys hang out for a half hour or so, catch your breath. We know when you're ready to move forward, Six Fish.
Rest.
I don't think you took any damage, did you, Gurgle?
I did not actually, but I'm not full.
Nice.
That's all right. I'll take the spell slot back, so that's
So I
good with me.
get 28 HP back.
Love it.
Or, yeah, 24 HP back. So I'm back to full.
Love it. All right, you think this room, you've searched everything you can here. North or east? Where are we going, team?
I
do you
mean,
guys
for
think?
for what it's worth, I would rather delay climbing another ice wall unless we absolutely have to.
Sounds like a plan.
You all head down the next pathway, and what happens as you get here, you see a couple things. You see a large bubbling cauldron, and an old lady just whistling away. Stirring this big cauldron. Oh, hello, sweeties. Welcome in.
Ah,
What? Good
hello?
evening.
How can Grandma Maud help you today?
I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive my apprehension. This seems like a rather strange place for one to set up their stew. That is what you're doing? Is that you cooking something there?
Oh, yes. We've had some wonderful friends recently over for dinner.
Oh, how very cryptic.
Don't say.
Yes, and as you look around, you see this table next to the cauldron, and it's like a butcher's table, the big old butcher knife on it, and you see the remains of humanoid bodies butchered on this table. And it seems like some of those parts, those bodies, are more than likely in the stew she is cooking.
You'll forgive me for being so forward, but I would be remiss if I did not ask. We are looking for some fishermen friends of ours. I don't suppose they're in that stew you're cooking, are they?
Oh, well, you know, you have to. Times are tough. You have to find meals where you can nowadays, right? Would you like to have some food, lovelies?
No, thank you. No
No.
homo stupian for me, please.
Fucking Homo sapien. Jesus.
Durgo wanted it, but he had to not take it.
Well, if you're not going to have any, then maybe one of you would like to join.
I'm sorry, miss. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Six Fish. Did you have something you want to say?
No, she asked if we wanted to join the stew. Right?
Yes, a little lizard might spice it up, or maybe some. Oh, I haven't had tabaxi in years.
Well, it will continue to be those years because you will not be dining on me tonight.
Yeah, my understanding is the meat is awfully tough anyway.
Yes.
As you look at her, she smiles. She's like, "You are very tricky. You seem to have destroyed my friend in the other room." And as you look at her, you notice that she doesn't look as much like the kindly old woman that she did before. You see that she has this horrid visage upon her, with these teeth pointed out, and you see the corpses on the table, and she's grabbing bits of flesh and tossing it in her pot.
Right.
Well?
Okay. So this is only going to go one way. I'm going to need you to just kind of die.
Roll initiative.
I'm gonna cast my sliver. Yeah.
For all initiative, she's not letting you leave. She's
15.
I got it 11.
love it.
I got 8.
I love it. So the fight starts. She's not happy about this. What she does is she says, get them, and she points. She has this little sparkly fairy looking thing. You're not really sure what it is. And it zooms toward. It moves on its first turn.
Yeah, Six Fish immediately. Don't let it inside me.
Goodness. It can
Oddly
only
specific.
move. It flies 50 feet. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It'll end its turn here. And you see it poof out of existence and it becomes invisible.
Where'd it go?
It is now Six Fish's turn.
Right. She's gonna lean over to Milo and just be like, so she probably has like crazy stuff too that she does, right? You know, pew, pew.
Yeah, I would imagine she's very skilled.
Okay, I'm not very good against those things, so counting on you. And she'll rage again.
Love it.
And this time, though, I think instead of the big tail, her claws grow out to be like ridiculous lengths.
Love it.
3 times as normal.
And she just kind of goes Wolverine mode and just kind of, she's going to use her Tabaxi ability.
Cool.
For the feline agility to double her movement speed.
Damn. Okay.
And she's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Let's go.
She charges up to her and just, you know, basically is just like tearing into her immediately.
Love it. Roll it.
All right. $16
16 will hit.
and a 10.
10 will miss.
Okay. Oops, wrong damage. This one. Does 9 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Awesome. Anything else in your turn, Six Fish?
Nope.
Milo, you were up, and then gurgle noise.
Sorry, I just saw what Kaya said in the chat and it fucking threw me for a second. A fucking intestine leash? Shit's getting dark.
She does. She does have an intestine leash. It's really fucked up.
All right. So what was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Yeah. I'm going to reach out and I'm going to cast Catapult on this pot.
Oh.
And I am going to send it flying at the witch thing. So it's going to be a Dex 14.
Can you do
Please.
that? How much weight can you do?
Let me check. 1 to 5 pounds. How much
Oh.
does a pot of stew weigh?
This thing is massive. It is a
I think Skyrim has iron cauldrons already at like 20 pounds.
Disregard.
yeah, this is it weighs 50 pounds, can hold 30 gallons of liquid.
Okay.
That
Well, then
would've
I am
been
going-
fun.
That's a good idea, but this thing is just a massive cauldron.
How? Shit. That's. She's probably a caster. You threw me for a loop to fuck my whole shit up.
You can take your movement back if you'd like.
Nah, because I'm gonna have to get in range one way or the other. I'm gonna cast a Mind Sliver on her.
Love it.
Hold on, let me just double check the range of that. Sorry guys, I'm new at this. Yeah, 60 feet, so that's good.
Ooh, she rolled a dirty 20 though.
Ugh, fuck. Just kidding. I'll give Gurgle Noise a thumbs up. You got it.
Go for it, gurgle noise.
I go, what, 30 feet, right?
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you couldn't make it to her. But you get close, and you should have a ranged weapon, right?
Let's see. I have my breath weapon with the 15-foot range. I don't know. Will it reach? No, it's not going to reach.
I mean, even if it was, if it's a cone, she's right in the way.
Oh my goodness, you don't have you need a ranged weapon, my friend. Another thing for Gurgles, their noises stop.
I'm just slowly running towards. Hey, watch running.
Your movement speed, if you'd like, and get up to her as your action.
Yeah, do that.
Cool. So you have 60 foot of movement, but no attack this round. So you get right up in her face, ready to attack. And then it will be her turn.
Get it.
She is going to slash out at. Oh dear lord. Yeah, she's out at Gurgle Noise. Is a 15 hit? It does.
Oh.
You were going to take 11 slashing damage as her claws do something almost similar to Six Fish. They turn into these large, nasty nails and just slice out at you, piercing your scales, and blood starts dripping down your chest. Anything else? I don't know. That's the end of her turn. So now, we know whose turn it is now.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's hurting.
You need to. It is going to run up to the Will-O-Wisp runs up to Milo and rolls an 11 to attack.
That is super convenient for it.
What do you have with your AC?
11.
Oh no, that's so sad. You see this little thing pop out of existence and just shock you. With 4 lightning damage.
Oh, that's fine.
It is Six Fish's turn. What do you do?
Yeah, she'll just continue to tear into the hag.
Love it. Roll it.
She's actually gonna recklessly attack. Like when she sees the blood kind of pop up on Gurgle, her nostrils will just kind of flare as she attacks recklessly.
Love it.
So advantage 17.
That hits.
Awesome. And then second attack. 25.
Hits. Love it.
All right. So now we're gonna do 7 plus 8, so 15 damage.
Nice. Just ripping into the hag with your claws. Awesome. Anything else, Six Fish?
And then she's just gonna kind of look back over to Milo. Just, are you good over there?
Oh, don't you worry about me, none. I'll be just fine.
Right.
Love it. Milo's turn, then Girl Noise.
All right. For a bonus action, I'm going to telekinetically shove this creature away from me. It's going to be a
Nice.
strength DC of 14.
Oh, you can do that. That's fun.
Hell yeah.
It rolls a 5.
Perfect. So it is pushed 5 feet away from me.
Love it.
And then I will scoot around it without taking an opportunity attack.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna say, excuse me, witch. I have a question for you. Why
Yes,
did the
sweetie?
hipster? Why did the hipster burn his tongue on his soup?
But why?
Because he ate it before it was cool. And I will cast
No.
Tasha's hideous laughter on her.
That wisdom saving throw.
That is wisdom, yes, 14.
You're my favorite, Tasha's.
I mean, you
Nine,
can't
it
cast a
fails.
spell like that without
Ah.
telling a joke, right?
It's so great.
What does that mean for her?
So she is going to. I'm sure that I should have asked this for the. She has an intelligence higher than 4. I'm assuming.
Yes.
So it is going. She is going to fall prone. And then at the end of each of its turn, and each time it takes damage, she can make a wisdom save for the spell to end.
Love it. Which one is prone? Oh, well, let's just do this one.
There you go. I think it's the one with the person falling.
Sitting there in the hilarious laughter. Loves your joke.
Six Fish is also laughing.
I take 2 steps back in anger, and I just use my breath weapon. Just obliterate her face.
Love it.
Hell yeah.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. Alright.
1 second. Love it, love it. Okay, so she needs to roll a dexterity saving throw? Steve, and that a total of 3. So she takes 5 full damage then from your breath weapon, right?
Yes.
Love it. She's bloodied now as her hair is singed off by your fire. Anything else, Gurgle Noise?
No, that's it.
Oh, she didn't like that. She stares right at you.
I'm done.
You filthy dragon. Oh, I'm such a dork. Roll a wisdom saving throw before you do anything.
Hey,
Yep. Forgotten to do this whole time.
wisdom saving throw. Where's that?
Should be on the
Oh, here,
top
that's
left of your
the
character
top.
sheet.
That's a check.
Yeah, 14.
The saving, that's close. That'll be the same roll, but in the future, your saving throws, the one just to the left of it with the little ones.
Ah.
Check and a saving throw are very similar, but they are slightly different. But it's the same. You are fine. You are not frightened.
Nice.
The witch also gets to make a saving throw to see if she stops laughing.
Oh, that's right. She does not. And means nothing happens on that turn, right? She can't. She's incapacitated, which means it's now. This thing is going to.
So if it's her turn, she can't do anything, but she can make another check at the end of her turn.
Oh, so she can make 2 checks then?
Yeah, so she makes the check whenever she takes damage, and then at the end of her turn.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, well, that's the end of her turn. She did her check. She failed. So now it is the Will-O-Wisp's turn. It's going to haul butt right on over to Milo and try to attack again. This time, we're like a 22.
Dang.
You're going to take
That is
8
enough.
lightning damage.
Oof.
Oh no.
It is now Six Fish's turn.
Okay. I know it was a very funny joke.
Oh, wisdom saving throw, Six Fish?
Oh, and it's against fear?
Yes.
Okay, I get advantage on the saving
Nice.
throws against fear. And it's a wisdom, you said?
Mm-hmm.
19.
You're good. You're not afraid.
Awesome. Alright, yeah, so she's just like looking down at this laughing witch and she's just like, it was a good joke. At least you got to hear something good before you die.
Roll with
she'll-
advantage.
Yeah. $24.
Hits.
Natural 20.
Oh, let's go.
Boy.
Alright, so
Get
the
it.
first one
Ooh.
for the crit is 14 damage.
Damn, nice.
And the extra hit, another 10 damage. So 24 damage.
Love it. Love it.
Take that thing down.
She's just
Um,
have time fighting.
love it. Anything else in your turn?
Nope.
She is bloodied and hurt at this point. Before you go, Milo, what are you gonna do in your turn? Actually, Milo first.
I'm gonna do some fucking hood rat shit on my turn.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
My intention is to cast Mind Sliver on her, so that she gets a -4 on her next saving throw, and then I'm going to use my telekinesis to pull her 5 feet closer to me and dunk her ass in that boiling soup.
That's so cool. Before you can do that, she's like laughing. wait, stop. Hold on. I want to make a deal.
No.
Mulligan, time out.
She's like claws like
I can get your treasure. I can do things. Just don't let me die. Don't kill me. I'll just be, it's very uncomfortable to die, and I'll just be remade at some point in the future, so it's not even that big of a deal. But will you let me live, and we can work something out? She says to you, Milo.
Madam, I will not sit here and pretend to speak for my compatriots. However, given the nature of your crimes, I do not feel that I can appease this sort of deal. You are finished.
Yeah, dude, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on her.
Love it.
It's a 14 intelligence.
She fails, and she has 1 hit point left. So how do you want to do it?
Perfect. I am going to use my telekinesis and pull her 5 feet forward and just dump her ass in the boiling soup.
yes.
Not my own soup, no. She dump her in
That is
there and
what-
she boils.
Damn.
That is what we call a moral victory, friends.
Awesome.
Aha! Chef's
You defeat, and her little will-o-wisp flies away into the wilds again. You are out of combat. Great job, everybody. Amazing.
One more hit, and I would have been hanging with Reddish.
Oh no.
kiss. You hung in there.
You were
She'll
getting
slap him
low.
on the
You were
shoulder.
getting low. Awesome. Good job, everybody. So, y'all discover something as you take a look at this thing. I'm going to say the wizard, Milo, instantly notices something. As you look at the boiling body of the hag, this is a sea hag, by the way. She's
I see that.
she's laying in there, and you can see a bunch of chunks of meat in the pot that looks like it's probably humanoid of some sort. But you look at the cauldron and you realize this is not a normal cauldron. This is a very special cauldron. This is a cauldron of plenty. It's made of thick copper. Embossed on the side are images of satyrs and nymphs in repose holding ladles. If water is poured in the cauldron and stirred for 1 minute, it transforms into a hearty hot stew that can provide 1 nourishing meal for up to 4 people per gallon. The stew remains hot in the cauldron and cools naturally when removed. You all instantly realize this is probably one of the single most valuable things in all of Icewind Dale. This is a thing that could feed an entire town. And you know that all the towns in this place are very hungry. There's not enough food to go around. Everyone's surviving on trout. And you realize this is very valuable.
Now, my immediate thought goes to that very friendly town speaker up in Lonelywood, consistently feeding people out of the goodness of her own heart. I'm not sure if we'd be able to move this considering its weight, but certainly it might be something she'd be interested in. If y'all had any other ideas, I'd love to hear them.
Maybe it's worth, a quick dump, and then Gurgle and I can get this thing out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, certainly we would want to empty it. That's appalling what she was cooking.
Yes, it smelled right foul.
Yeah, you can dump it out, and all of the gross stew just pours out on the icy floor, steaming. It smells just absolutely rancid. But you can realize that, yeah, between Gurgle and Six Fish, you shouldn't have too much of a problem carrying it. It's very awkward, very heavy, but between the two of you, you can do it. And you think you could probably fit it on the rowboat, though it'll be very tippy.
Right. We'll just set this here for now, and maybe see if the fishermen did not meet such an unfortunate fate.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I think we could probably explore the cave a bit more. I'm very interested to see what we have here. But yeah, we could. I don't think anyone's going to come by and snag it. It should be safe here for now.
Yes.
You guys can go explore the rest of the cave. As you kind of walk around and look, you realize the top of it, or the north part, an underground river must have filled this spring at one point, filling with mineral water and overflowing to the west. The river and pool are now frozen due to Arl's curse on the land. As you look down, you can see what appears to be frost giant skeletons frozen deep down in the ice.
You better not come up here.
I can't handle anymore.
Yeah, just walk it
Now-
off. You'll be all right.
Is the ice like, can we walk on it, or
You
is
can
it?
walk on it.
Okay. We
Make
take a look at
dexterity
what's-
saving throw.
Oh. I probably
And
fall flat
your
on my ass.
You see
So do
Milo
I.
just boop, and Six Fish.
He takes me down too.
My apologies. I can be clumsy on occasion.
Yeah.
Oh, you all fall on your ass and slide down. Awesome.
Fucking Three Stooges style.
Oh my gosh.
You're able to pick yourselves up, but yeah, you can walk around and explore.
Yeah, just kind of curious what's up in this little alcove here.
Yeah.
Nothing too much. What you do see is what appears to be the very northern part. You look, and it looks like you can crawl in, and as you start going in there, you realize it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper into the earth. This is probably some way into the Underdark.
What?
Y'all ready to completely derail this campaign?
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? The Underdark. I've heard so many stories.
I have to, and unfortunately, all the stories that I heard have been less than pleasant. If y'all wanted to head in there, you might have to do so without me.
Perhaps
If-
another adventure.
If I die, just toss my body in there.
Ha! Like a trash chute.
Yes.
Right. All right.
Oh my goodness.
I want to shimmy up this and see what's up here.
You find some old ancient tools, like some rusted axe heads that were probably from a giant at some point, but that's about it.
She's gonna drop them down to the people below. Are these
Clunk,
worth
clunk.
anything?
But now, be careful with those. They
She's gonna
look to
continue
be
rummaging.
very old. I'm sure there's quite a bit of intellectual value to them. I'm not so sure about monetarily. Things like this belong in a museum.
It's all junk.
You search the rest of the alcoves looking around, and you think you found just about everything there is to find here at this point.
Right. It's going to sort of eat away at me, so as we're leaving, let's check out that last cave entrance.
You can absolutely do that.
And then we take that cauldron with us.
Yes, of course.
As you walk into this room,
Puppy.
you see that this is it's full of animal and humanoid bones. Start to walk in, you see two glowing eyes and a growling silhouette in the dark as a large, extremely large wolf growls at you from the darkness.
We never did find the other two fisher.
Oh, no, you found them. They were in her pot.
Never
Sorry.
mind. Just kidding.
Found all 4 bodies.
Aren't I just full of joke?
It seems like it's threatening you, and it's growling. It's not attacking yet, but if you move forward, it seems like it's about to jump on you.
Did we see anything sparkly?
I'm gonna cast the Speak with Animals scroll.
Oh.
Yay! Hello, puppy.
You cast it, and yeah, you can. What do you say?
I just kind of hold my hands up, and my apologies, friend, if we have intruded into your lair. We were just simply looking for some friends of ours that got lost. We mean you no harm, of course.
You leave my den, you humans danger.
Oh no, I could not agree more. Humans are simply a danger, but it's not necessarily the human I would worried about. It's the 6-foot cat and the tiny dragon that is really the danger here.
Tiny.
I don't want to
comparatively
kill
speaking.
you or be hurt. Leave my den now.
No, that's totally fair. Do y'all have do you have a pack? Are you here by yourself?
My pack has been killed. I'm the last one.
That
Come
is
with us.
very unfortunate. It seems, I mean, I'm confused how you got here in the first place, but that aside, there's not a whole lot of prey here. If you would agree to be amicable to my crew and myself, we could give you a ride back to the mainland proper. So wouldn't have to hide out in this weird little cave.
And be with the stinky humans? No. Give me fresh meat and leave.
Hey, I don't suppose either of y'all got any fresh meat, do you?
No, but there's a whole floor of it in the other room.
Sure.
I'm not convinced he's going to make it up the ice wall.
Oh, he should be able to get there. Just go down the south. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. This boy's stuck, but he's not really wanting any of our help. I feel bad. I don't want to just kind of leave him. That seems a little fucked up.
Just got something off my arm.
Oh God.
Just carves off a piece of flesh.
Yeah, there's already stuff hanging off.
Take 5 hit points of damage.
All right.
Gurgle drops unconscious.
The wolf is Jesus. Is this what the dragon people do?
Yes.
I mean, in my experience, they are, it sort of goes one way or the other. Gurgle here, he's a very friendly sort so long as, you act friendly towards him. When he gets mad, though, oh boy, you want to give this boy a wide berth.
Sneaks out forward and just kind of like grabs the flesh of his arm and jumps back and eats it. Well, that was good, but you humanoids aren't the worst of them. But leave me now. I see you in the future. I will not tear your faces off.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
that's like I said, that's damn nice. Of you. You sure you don't want to ride back to like a forest? You're good here in the cave.
This is my cave. It's kind of like my thing.
All right. Well, I'll just, the offer's there. We're leaving soon, but
Good.
Yep. All right. Well, it was nice meeting you.
Stinky humans, go.
Yep. Well, all right. I get fuck me, I guess.
Fuck you. Yeah. I'm the one that took
Yeah,
the
Yeah, fuck girl noise. He's the one lost part of his arm.
I offered up a piece myself.
Jesus.
That's fine. You know what? I tell you what. He might not appreciate your sacrifice, but I do, Gurgle. Thank you.
He'll always have a part of you.
Oh dear Lord. Okay. So I'm gonna say you're all leaving now, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say you're all able to get the cauldron and the rowboat back to East Haven. You pull up, you pull it up onto frozen up onto near a dock and like tie off the boat, even though it makes no sense.
I was gonna say a little way outside of the town, though. Sixfish is gonna turn to the group and be like,
Okay, Milo, you said that this cauldron is really, really valuable. We should probably hide it or disguise it because we are entering a city of pickpockets.
That is fair. We could absolutely do that if you'd like.
Okay. I don't know, Gurgle, you want to cut off a tail or something and put it over it?
What's the like dimensions of the cauldron?
Large. It is 4 foot wide. His mouth's 3.5 foot in diameter, and it holds 30 gallons.
So 2 of us could take it. Got 2 handles on it, right?
I'm not sure what, I mean, unless you have like a blanket or something you want to throw over it. I mean,
Yeah, maybe back on the wagon.
it does look nice, but I'm not sure anyone's immediately going to look at it and be able to identify what it is that it does. And let's be fair, if considering the evening's events, I'm not too worried about a band of rogues that might catch us in an alley. I think we'd be all right.
Very well.
I love it. Tell you what, I think
I do appreciate your forward thinking, though, Six Fish.
Of course. Always look after the shinies.
I think this might actually be a really good spot to call it, because I think this means you guys can get to town and kind of figure out how you want to deal with the cauldron and how you want to handle the things in town a little bit, and we'll have Dostanis back next time too, and he can meet you here.
hell yeah.
So I think that makes it's a good stopping point for this episode.